employees, and the wardrobe department. Clean costumes, not uniforms, are issued to cast members, not employees, at the beginning of each day. With 2 million items in stock, this is the largest theatrical wardrobe in the world.
There you go. Have a nice day.
In the underpark, strictly off limits to customers, employees may smoke, eat and drink, fix their makeup, and in general behave as they do in the real world. But once they ascend from the tunnel and enter the Magic Kingdom through inconspicuous doors in quiet corners, they are on stage again and expected to perform. It's easy to see that masked and costumed characters like Captain Hook are performing. But the thing to remember, and the point that Disney emphasizes to its employees, is that everyone is a part of the show, including the VIP hostesses stationed near City Hall to answer questions.
And then when you get to each land, it's going to be a little more detailed, and it'll list all the attractions, restaurants, and shops. Okay, so you shouldn't miss a thing, and you're starting off in Town Square, okay? How are you today? Good.
Each player's responsibility is the same. Make the guests, not customers, feel welcome and special.
This guy is important. How can I make him feel that way? What can I do to give him the kind of day that he came to Walt Disney World for? And that's not easy. I'm not going to kid you. That's probably the most difficult thing you're going to have to contend with here at Walt Disney World. People get upset. They get angry. They get lost. They get confused. They get hot. And they take it out on you. And you don't deserve it. How do you do it? How do you maintain friendly, smiling, polite people? You know, we get letters every day, all the time. And
like everything else in the park, the training itself is a performance, scripted, rehearsed, and faultlessly delivered by the trainer.
And I'm going to stand here and I'm going to throw pixie dust over you. All you're all going to... Folks, it doesn't work that way.
How does Disney do it? By making certain everyone understands his role in the show. When Traditions 1 has been completed, new hires go into the park for 3 days of operations training. Disney chooses terminology for the image it projects. Rides aren't rides, they're attractions. And the script, in a hats off to the carnival barker, is called the spiel. That's not spiel, but spiel. At the Jungle Boat Cruise, the spiel is 9 pages long. To discourage ad-libbing, it includes a list of approved variations and 3 pages on the philosophy of the ride. Nothing is left to chance.
If you can, try to act like you're steering, okay?
Hard to remember.
Maybe elephant pool.
And it looks like we've stumbled into the sacred bathing pool of the elephant. Whole herds of playful Indian elephants migrate here every day. Okay, look out ahead. He's coming up. Yeah. Oh, he's coming over the left.
You're looking back.
You better get down over there.
Now,
oh, boy.
As soon as he goes down, go.
Okay.
Okay. Says now, I hope we can make it.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Oh, he's coming again. You better look out.
Turn around as much as you can. Tell him, lean in, lean in, lean in.
Okay.
Okay, make it look as dramatic as you can. You got to make it look like they're going to get wet, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Lean in. You're scared as they are, okay? You're just driving the boat. You want them to lean in as much as they can because that water's going to come right at them.
Okay. From working with my trainer, he showed me a lot about different things you can do to lighten them up, to get their mind off of it. When they start out on the Jungle Cruise, they're going into the jungle. They're no longer anywhere except for the jungle. And it's my job to take them away and put them there.
When is the show supposed to start? What is the show going to be about?
Well, it's a Donald Duck parade, and what it is it's a tribute to Donald Duck because it is his 50th birthday.
But it isn't only the obvious performers who are trained. To make a customer feel special as you point the way to Fantasyland or the nearest restroom requires its own kind of training.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. The minute you walk through City Hall and you're out here on Main Street, then we're on stage. You need to be all smiles. That's what the guests remember. They remember what that person said to them, what that cast member told them when they were in front of City Hall, and that you were smiling or that you took extra time with them. Those are the important things.
Okay, Alan, in the process of making your rounds, you need to keep...
Everyone is taught a role. Sweeping up the park seems a simple task, but Disney knows that these custodial crews will receive more questions from customers than anyone else in the cast.
At the same time, you have to be courteous, you know, and be aware of the guests around you and their questions. And even though you get the same question asked 3 or 4 times, you know, you got to remember each time that it's a different guest asking you.
Those trained longest and hardest are the Disney characters. And watching them learn the steps and gestures that make each one of them unique is a real treat. But this part of the training we are not allowed to show. Disney knows that these creatures are the wellspring of the enchantment which is its stock in trade, and protects them fiercely. The most strictly enforced rule in the park is that no one outside the cast shall ever be permitted to see a character with its mask off. The illusion must be maintained. These players are taught never, under any circumstances, to break character. We tried to peek behind the mask by filming Goofy in the Underpark before he went on stage. But even down here, because we were there with our cameras, Goofy played Goofy. The key to Disney's success is its commitment to making sure that people who come here have a good time, and the training program the company has developed to achieve that end. Disney will go to any lengths to make certain that every one of its 19,000 employees understands its credo and the importance of his or her role in the show to creating the world of make-believe. The payoff is plain to see. The Magic Kingdom truly becomes a magical place. Try resisting Disco Donald. It isn't easy. Crowds flock here as if lured by the Pied Piper. And once inside these walls, no less than the children of Hamelin, they are enthralled.
Doesn't it make you want to be there right now? How fun. We love Disney World. Did you get a chance, I hope you had a chance to look at the organizational culture and structure and the communication they used through the examples that they gave at Disney World. You can see that some of their culture and structure is through even the terminology they use, calling their employees hosts and hostesses, calling it on stage and off stage. All of these things are determinant of the culture that they're trying to portray within the organization. Think about other areas in which the culture is being portrayed. Another thing you can think about is the structure. What type of formal communication patterns are they using within the Disney organization? My final question to you is, when you're looking at the culture, can you decipher whether you think the culture can be altered? This is something that has been building throughout the years, even when Disney himself started the organization. Do you think as an employee you could come in and alter that organization? You never know, through the trainings or through your position itself. Those are all types of things that you need to think about. Thanks for joining me on organizational communication, and I hope you have a chance to reflect on what we talked about and discern when you enter an organization what types of things are going on, whether it's the structure or the culture.